Welcome back, sinners. It's me, your angel, Baron. Hi, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I know you're probably answering right now and I can't really hear you. This is a pre-recorded video. Yes, Cobral, that's how they work. Anyway, quirky intro aside. God, I'm so fucking quirky, aren't I? Welcome to another Cobral Confessions, Cobral Diaries. I don't know. We're gonna keep with Cobral Confessions. I've already confused you enough. Welcome back to the main vlog, behind the scenes channel, where I just yap and speak my mind, because I don't do that enough, do I? So, this week has been... It's the week itself, marginally quite shit. The weekend, much better. Much better. Honestly, it's been alright, the weekend has. It's been a real case where in the week it's just been... I think I'm getting the end of my tether a little bit with some things, and some things I'm just not putting up with anymore. I need to find an effective way to put my foot down a little bit for some things, but then the weekend comes around. Driving lesson goes very well. Probably the best one so far. Which, 5 in, yeah, getting better each time. So, all in all, I'm feeling pretty good on that front. We have a pretty fun one-shot of Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition. Can I just say, love that system. Had a great time, played a dwarf. What more do I need? What more do I need? Then, of course, we, had a nice stream. A little Subnautica collab with Gecko. Hopefully you're doing alright there, buddy. I know you watch these sometimes. Hi. And yeah, we had a good old time on Subnautica 2. Which, honestly, again, great game. I like it a lot. And to be totally honest with you, I'm quite happy with it. It's amazing how much content there feels like there is for a game that's not even finished. So, hats off to Unknown Worlds. I hope they continue to add more to it. And, honestly, I'm looking forward. To it. We have a map that's huge, plenty of things to do. So, hey, well done to you guys. Glad to see that something can be built on Unreal that isn't complete dog shit. If anyone's offended by that comment, prove me wrong, please. This is the only one I've seen so far. Honestly, I want to like Unreal, but holy shit, there's so much bad made of Unreal. So much. So, clearly, either if it's not being used well, or it's an engine that requires a lot of work to actually do anything good, because so far, I can't think of many examples where it's been used well. So, hey. Maybe there's other games. I completely confess, I've not been keeping up with new game releases, so hands up and saying, I'll hold up my hands and say, I don't know. Okay? I could be wrong on that one. I'm not the arbiter of truth, after all. I'm not going to pretend to be. I'm not so egotistical as to sit there and say that my truth is the only damn truth. It's just my personal opinion. Now, other than all that, I guess I've been in a bit of an odd situation. A little bit. I've been a turbulent point on the mental, I think. Thankfully, this weekend has been good. Now, we had one small upset in that we had to cancel the stream last minute for Sunday, which, that was a shame, but understandable. Sickness is a bitch, and I'll be honest, I wasn't as prepared for it as I'd have liked to be. So, between the two, I just felt, you know what? Let's not waste anyone's time here. Not mine, not yours, and not my players. So, we'll cancel, and it'll give me time to prepare, and it'll give me time to do the other things I need to do. And I decided as well, on top of all that, the following week I would plan an off day. that's this week coming. So for you watching right now, the schedule will already be up. Should be. I have made it. So if I've forgotten, poke me. But basically, Saturday, gonna have a chill one. I think it's needed. I think sometimes I just need a day to relax. I'll be honest. And at the end of the day, I'd like to think you guys don't want me overworking myself and getting all stressed. And, you know, I think at the end of the day, if I'm not in a position where I can produce stuff I enjoy, then, you know, it's really not worth it, is it? It's not worth it for any of us. So, getting one of them in. At some point, I will need a full proper holiday, probably. Like a full I do nothing holiday kind of thing. We'll get one at some point. We'll get one at some point. Where I just take the week off, do fuck all. We'll get there. We'll get there. Now, other than all that, I had a good little time doing my art, and you know what? That felt pretty good to do. I've not fully enjoyed the process, I must admit. And I've gained a lot of respect for people who do art now. But I'm trying to learn it myself because I find I struggle a lot with it. I do. I really struggle to get something that I like on paper. Put it this way, out of the 4 things I made, I think I only liked one of them. Only one of them. That was really like, yeah. I think as well, I kind of, with that first one, had an idea of what I wanted the rest to be like, and the references I was using weren't really close to what I was after in the long. They were going away from my original intention, so clearly I was a bit off, which is fine. I just means I need to reevaluate my references and sort of use that first thing as a basis for the rest. If I do any more artwork for that faction, I'll use it within my audio, and hopefully we can use this as a good starting off point if I do more. Like I said, I've been trying to learn to draw various things. I've not been focusing on one thing. I know that's not always the best way of doing it, but to be perfectly honest with you, I struggle to learn things I don't find interesting, you know what I mean? My head will learn a lot about a certain thing that I hyper-focus on. If I'm not enjoying the thing I'm learning, or I just don't find it interesting, it just doesn't sink in. It truly doesn't sink in for me. And that's just how I'm wired. It's something I try and fight as much as I can, but sometimes it's like, you've got to swim with the current sometimes, and I've been swimming up currents so much, and I'm tired. So, at this point, you know, I'm just, you know, looking to go with the flow of where my interests go, and see what happens from there. I hope that made any sense to you. I realise it probably didn't. Hopefully it did, though. Hopefully. I can only pray. But, yeah. So, I guess, from here, I want to try and improve a little bit on my... a few things on my art, at least, from like the posing, proportion, that kind of stuff. Obviously, the creature design, I can kind of ignore proportion a bit because, well, the proportions aren't going to be human. And they're meant to be a chaotic mess, so that kind of worked out for me. But I think I want to get a bit better at proportion. Also, especially more mechanical shapes. It's become very apparent to me that I'm not very good at straight lines. So I think I need to do a bit more practice with drawing just straight line shapes, you know, really mechanical shapes, that makes sense. Like, you know, proper triangle, or like you look like segments of like a car, right? It was very like straight lined, the curves in the right place, that kind of stuff. or like any kind of machine. You know, that's something I've got to really practice on. And other than that, I think I also want to try and have another crack at doing people. I think that'd be quite nice. I think I would like to try that. I've got a lot of stuff saved for art tips and that to try and help me learn a bit, but I think it's going to be... The best case scenario, I think, for me is I do my best to draw something, and then anything I'm like, how do I do that well? Then I start to, watch the videos and read up on it and watch stuff, and then try and adapt that, I think. It's not perfect, but the more I do it, the better I'll get, right? And even if I don't immediately get better, feeling more confident in what I'm doing is an improvement in and of itself. Yeah, that's how I'm going to cope with it anyway. So, other than that though, I would like to try and get back into my painting a bit, because I've been very hesitant to go and pick it all up again, because some of it's a lot of work, some of it's not so much. But I have a few ideas. I mean, I know what I want to do with what I need to paint currently. It's going to take a while. A lot of metallics. That's the big one. I wish I had metallic spray to hand, it would have made it a lot bloody quicker, but hey. What can you do? It's too late now, so let us proceed with the painting of much metal. It's at least primed, so it shouldn't be as much of a hassle. And I can share it with you guys, either on stream or just post on Discord. So, my dear sinners, we'll keep this one short, sweet, and to the point. I don't want to waste your time, and I've not got too much to say this week. I could go on and lament the shitty situation with work, but I've done that all week. I'm tired now. It's a Sunday, and I just kind of want to relax. So, all being well, I shall have this edited on Monday, and you shall have this video on Tuesday. If I have somehow made that terrible mistake, you might see this the week after. If you have, well, fuck me. Hopefully, things are going better. If not, great. And of course, this coming week, if this is being released on the correct day, would be another audio in the Neo Eden archive. I believe you guys wanted the Wasteland Horrors this time, so we're going to talk about them. I have a few ideas how I want to portray them. That should be interesting. Right. Anyway, I'm going to fly on out of here, so I will see you all next time. Till then, do take care of yourselves. And have yourself a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever time it is for you. Till then, goodbye. For now.